And I'd really like to ask your impressions of, now that you've been through the entire exhibition and you've seen the One Canada video, what are your thoughts about Canada yourself, and how do we stay together as a nation, and what's your impressions of our country, and have you driven this country? And we would love to know your answers and your ideas and your philosophies, and please leave them, and we would like to make them a part of our content. Now that you've seen this work called Zero Emissions, what do you feel you could contribute to the whole idea of global warming? We'd like to hear your ideas, and also I'm sure all the politicians and everybody in the world is thinking about this, so it would be great to hear your ideas. And now that you've gone through this exhibition, I'm hoping that you realize we live in a digital world, and we're now working with all this social media, and Twitter and Facebook and all these things are a part of our lives. And I'd like you to become involved in this interactive table. And there is a work of mine on the wall that's called A Landscape with Sailboats, and it actually is the actual title of the piece, and the piece reflects all the zeros and ones that actually is the DNA of our world of information. So please look at that, and you can say whatever you'd like about it. And now that you've made it to this far in the exhibition, uh, please let me know an important and in your life and how and actually affects what you do. It's a very important driving part of mine. You can see that I put it in my name, and so it's important. And I think it is the DNA of our language, and it holds us all together. So I'm really excited to know if there's been an and or a special way that you look at and in your own life. And And I'm glad now that you've seen this exhibition, and I'm really excited to know your answers using social media skills at this table. And I'm really happy that when you leave, your content, your information and your ideas will become part of our content. But I'm really especially excited about what you'll do when you leave this gallery and go out into the city and the community and the world. And as a result of looking at my career now, you've seen all about zoology and ecology and environmental issues. I'm actually sitting out here in an environment right now with a lake behind me, and I would love to know your thoughts about environmental issues and how you are planning to do your little bit to help with global warming and everything, because Canada is kind of like a barometer of global warming, especially with the issues of the polar bear and everything. And so it's up to all of us, and especially all our younger generation, to do something about it. And so using social media ideas and apparatuses, we hope that we can bring about new change. And there's another question I'd like to ask you, because I'm working on a new project like this, but how many ands do you think you say a day? So why don't you write down how many there are? Because I'm doing a major work of trying to decide how many ands I do, and I'm working with some computer experts to determine how many ands I then use in a year. We want you to write about all this and say things using the iPads or the technology that we've provided. So enjoy and have fun, and make this become a part of your life's quest and thinking, to think about these issues.